By the end of this video, you're going to know the exact criteria that therapists use to diagnose depression. Welcome to our online community. My name is James Miller. I'm a licensed mental health counselor. Let's get into it. So when we're talking about depression, we're going to look for 5 or more of the following criteria I'm going to list, and that's going to be happening within the same 2-week period with either depressed mood or loss of interest in activities you used to enjoy. Remember, this video is not meant to diagnose depression, so if you feel like you are experiencing depression, please reach out to your local provider or get professional help. First one we're going to talk about is depressed mood lasting over 2 weeks. That's very important because a lot of people always say, well, sometimes I wake up and I'm just not feeling that great. People could deal with natural grief or sadness. Those are very natural things that come with the ebbs and flows of life. However, if you're in a depressed mood that's lasting over 2 weeks, that's one of the first ways that we would know that you are experiencing depression. The next thing that we're going to look at is something that used to be known as anhedonia. That's a very interesting word. I know that's like off-putting to a lot of people. I just like saying it because we don't talk about it a lot anymore, but that simply means a lack of interest in pleasurable activities you used to enjoy. Another thing that we're going to look at, the third criteria, would be a significant weight gain or weight loss. Have you ever went through a state of depression and you noticed you didn't really feel like eating a lot, or maybe you got stressed out and you just felt like eating all the time? So for us, we would look at, is there a 5% decrease or increase in your body weight over 1 month? The next thing that we would look at would be, are you sleeping too much or too little? Have you ever went through a state of depression and you noticed that you just didn't want to get out of bed? Or do you feel agitated and you're not sleeping too well? Which also brings us to our next criteria, is a slowing down or a speeding up. So do you feel kind of agitated, restless? Are you moving around more than usual? Or do you feel slowed down? Do you feel like you're moving through mud, they say sometimes. The next criteria we would look at would be a fatigue or a loss of energy. So that goes along with your energy levels for depression. Do you feel like you just don't have the energy to get out of bed, possibly? The next criteria we would look at would be feelings of worthlessness or inappropriate guilt. The 8th criteria of depression we would look at would be a diminished ability to concentrate or think. And then the final criteria we would look at would be suicidal thoughts. So it's fleeting thoughts of death. Some people may have a thought that's like, if I didn't wake up tomorrow, I wouldn't mind, or they have thoughts like, I could swerve in traffic. If you're experiencing 5 of these 9 criteria we have talked about, you might possibly yourself be dealing with depression right now, and it would probably be a good idea to reach out and talk to your local providers and get some professional help. Also know that when you're dealing with this depression, it's different from sadness. So this is causing you distress in your life to the point that maybe you've noticed a change, or your family member might have said something. Maybe you noticed a change in one of your family members and you would like for them to be able to get professional help. Also know that these symptoms of depression shouldn't be caused by a substance or any other medical condition. So of course we could go into more detail for each one of these symptoms, but we're just trying to scratch the surface to see, do you feel like you or someone you love could be depressed? And if you feel like there is someone who could benefit from this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I leave you with this thought. A lot of people going through depression feel like they're all alone, and I want you to know that you're not alone. I'm so happy you're here and a part of this community, so I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.